Every morning at 4:15 a.m., before the world stirred awake, Daniel Harper's alarm buzzed in the dark. He didn't hit snooze. He couldn't afford to. By 4:30, he was already in the kitchen of the small apartment he shared with his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. The floor creaked softly under his work boots as he packed her lunch, a peanut butter sandwich, apple slices, and a note folded neatly into the corner of her lunchbox. Be brave, be kind. Love, Dad. Daniel worked 3 jobs, from 5 o'clock a.m. to 9 a.m. He cleaned offices downtown. Most mornings, the city skyline was still wrapped in gray when he mopped polished floors and emptied trash bins, left behind by people who earned in a day what he earned in a week. At 10 a.m., he clocked in at the auto repair shop. Grease stained his hands no matter how hard he scrubbed. Engines didn't scare him. They made sense. If something was broken, you found the problem, replaced the part, and tightened the bolts until it worked again. Life wasn't that simple. At 6 p.m., after picking Lily up from his neighbor, Mrs. Grant's apartment, he dropped her home, reheated dinner, and left again for his 3rd job, stocking shelves at a grocery store until nearly midnight. He slept in pieces. 4 hours. Here, 30 minutes there. But every night before leaving for work, he tucked Lily into bed. "Tell me a story," she would whisper, clutching her stuffed rabbit. And no matter how exhausted he felt, Daniel always did. Sometimes the stories were about brave explorers, sometimes about princesses who saved themselves, sometimes about a silly bear who could never find his shoes. He never told stories about himself. He never told her how tired he was, or how the bills stacked up on the counter, or how he sometimes sat in his truck between jobs just to close his eyes and breathe through the weight of it all. Lily didn't know how tight money was. She didn't know her father skipped lunch most days, so she could have fresh fruit in hers. She didn't know that the reason he wore the same jacket every winter was because her new coat mattered more. One Thursday afternoon, Lily's school held a career day. Parents were invited to speak about their jobs. Daniel stared at the flyer for a long time. Which job would he even talk about? The one where he scrubbed toilets? The one where he fixed engines? Or the one where he stacked cereal boxes under fluorescent lights? He almost didn't go. He didn't own a suit. The